Saturday in the studio, come on in. Lisa and Dave, let the fun begin. Grab your stamps, your paper, your glue. We've got crafty inspiration just for you. Colors and layers, memories to keep. Laughing and creating joy runs deep. Cards and pages made with heart. Let's make some magic, let's make some.
Hi friends, my name is Lisa Schmidt and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to Saturday in the studio. How was your week? I always like to start with how was your week? I am thankful that it's a Friday or Saturday. I'm thankful that it's Saturday. And next week at school, we just have 2 days because then we have a professional development and then we have conferences. But so anyway, conferences are tiring, but it's got to happen.
Let us know you're here.
Yeah, let us know you're checking in. And I'm going to use a stamp set today from the annual catalog. And kind of going back to an old favorite layout. So we'll go ahead and get started and we'll show you that. Oops, I just closed where it was. The stamp set is called Choose Happy, and I'm going to look it back up because I literally just closed it. Choose Happy is on page 37, and it's kind of fun because it's a returning stamp. I just cleaned off some red, so I'm going to grab a wet wipe here and clean my finger so that I don't get that on my cards.
On everything.
Yes, on everything. So Choose Happy is a returning favorite.
I'm Joe.
The thing I like about it is that it has lots of different images. So I've got the penguin and a candle for birthday. And of course you can put the face on the pumpkin or a face on the apple or the heart. And so there's lots of fun things. Sorry, there's red on here too, because I was just cleaning it with the red, see? Okay. And so then there's lots of sentiments that you can put together. So we've got dreams and autumn and...
Can you slide over just a little bit?
Me? Yes.
There you go.
Dreams and autumn and winter and hello and be, all these kind of like be happy, choose happy. These are the two that are in script, but then we have all these other sentiments to fit like all the other holidays. So the first one I'm going to use is the bunny, because Easter is coming up. I'm going to make sure that's dry before I put cardstock on there. And I am using our Pretty in Pink. And then, oh, you notice this. Hang on, this is not dry. I'm sorry. You notice that there's a hole in it. Well, here's how I made the hole. So I took the dies from Nested Essentials, and kind of funny thing about these dies, I will tell you in a second. Took the 2 middle ones of this shape, and the smallest one, I went ahead and die cut this out. But I also die cut. I'm using this from Easter Joy. I die cut straight through both of them at the same time. So let's go ahead and stick that on, fold this, get started, move over my coffee, and don't stick all the dimensionals to it. There we go. So, how was your week? The weather's starting to get nicer, but I hear it's going to snow again. So
2 inches today.
All right. Well, it is what it is, right? All right. This is that, like I said, that Easter Joy suite. The paper is so pretty. I've done lots of things with it, and I really like it. I like both sides of this.
Morning, Tina.
I'm going to use this fun side. So when I say this is an older layout, I used to take a punch and just punch through and make a little window. Now, what I was going to say is with my 2 dies, this one and this one, so I run these through at the same time and get a little window. Now, the funny thing about this is this die actually got cut at one point because of something I did, who knows what, and I taped it back together. So when I die cut them, I just have to trim off this little side a little bit because it's not perfect. That has never happened before or since. So that's the Nested Essential dies. And we're just going to pop that on right there. Actually, I think I'm going to put my white. No, I think I'm going to put this on first. I'm going to leave it open so we can see it though. All right. So I'm going to grab my acrylic mat and I'm going to use our glue instead of using the other adhesive, and just put a little bit around the edge. That'll be enough to hold it. And then it sets off the image, which I think is kind of fun. Just to have a little frame. And they're exactly the same size, so you can line those up. We'll just let that sit for a moment, like that. Oh, look, there's the bunny. So, switch blocks. I'm just gonna let that dry. And I'm going to stamp a little bunny on what I die cut out of the white, because that I know that will fit right inside, because that's what I cut it from originally. So let's grab our mat and we'll stamp our little bunny from here. Look how cute he is. He's so happy. He looks so happy. I just love that. All right, let's go ahead and stamp our little bunny here. And it's just the bunny. There's nothing else going on this, I guess. I was just thinking, nope, just the bunny. Nothing else. Just him. He's so cute. But like I said, I really like this stamp set because it has a lot of different images that work great with lots of things. This is actually not Pretty in Pink. This is Bubble Bath, the light Bubble Bath. But the color with the marker, I feel like it matches a little bit better to the pink. Let's give him a little, I don't know, what can we color? His tummy? Maybe his tummy. He's not a bear, but give him toenails. I don't know. I just feel like he needs a little bit of something here. I guess that ear would be on the other side, but that's okay. And then let's grab some Wink of Stella and just fluff up, give him a little sparkle on his tail, maybe his nose. I don't know. Just a little bit. We could color the whole thing pink.
Morning, Sandy.
I don't know. What do you think? Color the whole thing pink or leave it like that? I kind of think the whole thing.
Mm.
I'm going to go the whole thing.
Okay. Hi, Diane.
He can be a pink bunny.
You can.
Bunnies can be any color we want them to be, right? I just think he'd be cuter.
We had one who was Oreo colored.
Yeah, our personal bunny.
Yes.
Yep. All right. I kind of like that better. I'll leave that ear white and leave the tail white. Okay. So back to our card here. Of course, we're going to pop that up, but inside we still need white first. So we'll go ahead and put this in. It's just our quarter sheet, standard quarter sheet. Nothing fancy, just a quarter sheet of cardstock. Morning, friends. All right, there we go. And we know this fits in here because it came out of there, right? So let's grab some dimensionals here. I'm going to use these. As always, I really like the strips, as you know. The bunny would be cute if you cut him out also. There's no dies for this, but he would be cute cut out. What is that noise, Lev? Oh, is it the computer maybe?
Yep.
Okay.
Just the fan.
All right. So we can pop this right through here because then we know we can open it up around it. Push that up a little bit higher. There we go. Because I think I put it just a tad low. There we go. Oops. Now it's crooked. All right, let's get that in there. There it is. All right, we know that this can pop up right around it because that's where it came from, right? So maybe one size smaller would be even better. I'm thinking there is I'm not going to do it right now, but there is, I don't know if that one size smaller would fit, but just let's take a look and see. Oh, that could fit. That'd be cute too, to go one size smaller on the white and then, okay. We are going to take some pink ribbon and, do the usual, pull it back up. That would require, I did think ahead about it, but I'm like, oh, remember, put the ribbon on before I put on the paper, and then completely forgot. So that's okay. There we go. And oops, tuck that back in on this side somewhere. Put more adhesive there. Get that around. There we go. Too much. I don't know about that pink bunny. That's okay, because I'm gonna.
No comment.
I'm gonna die cut the other size, and I'm gonna fix it while you're doing your commercial, so I can fix it because I don't care for it. Thought it'd be okay, but I know you were like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. All right. Obviously, a little bit easier if you do that before you stick it on. We'll grab one more little piece Well, and then now seeing more of the, when it's colored all together, I feel like the pretty in pink would have worked better. But no comment, says Dave, so we'll stop there. All right, just put a little ribbon there, and I'm going to put, obviously, a little bit of a little couple words. And I thought it'd be fun to say Happy Easter. So let's grab just a little piece of white, and I think I'm going to just go in black. I kind of feel like black is just a solid go-to color. Whoopsie.
And you've got a lot of other colors going on.
Exactly. So I didn't want to go pink, and I'm just going to go kind of over on the side here. Yeah. Happy. Oh, yeah, happy. I was like, wait, choose happy? Oh, no, happy spring. Happy spring. I like to stamp them separately so I have a little bit more space here to actually see. I don't know if you can get them that close if you're doing them both at the same time. So, all right, happy spring. I'm going to trim that nice and straight. This side anyway. Let's get that cut. And just trim this side a little bit. I didn't grab any gems. I could have certainly, it'd be fun with some gems or something. And just give that a little angle. Yeah, I should have grabbed something. And I'm just going to tuck this like right under here. Yep, I'm just going to tuck it right there. All right, let's stick that on. I think I kind of want it to pop up though. So many little itty bitty dimensions. All right, what did you do this week, friends? Thanks, Sandy. I think it's cute too. And it's, you know, even if you didn't do the window, it's simple. It's not, I don't think it's too hard. Kind of a, like I said, going back to a style that I used to have. This is a little big, and that's what I'm struggling with here as I keep picking it up and put it down. It feels like it needs to be a little bit closer.
Because our bunny is small.
Because the bunny's small?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that the sentiment needs to be small?
Yep.
There we go. Just like that.
I think the Sparkle Dot Essentials would go really well with this because they look like little jelly beans.
Oh, well, I probably have those. All right. So that is our little card. I'm going to fix it while Dave's doing his little commercial. And then when you come back, it'll be like, perfect.
Sounds good.
Thanks, love.
Well, as you always hear me say, for everything you ever could possibly need for stamping, go to thestamperstudio.com. One thing I want to just draw your attention to is if you go to shop products, where you go to buy all the things, including, I put the link in the chat to come right in here. But one of the great things is, in addition to the catalog having great samples, also when you go to the website, because here we have the set that we're featuring today, and you have all these additional samples just created for you right there.
Yeah.
Simply go to the website, punch in what you're looking to use, and there's always many, many, many options of things that you can look at when you're there. So also, I just want to point out, we'll see, yes, it did stay. Great. Up at the top, under specials, if we look at last chance products, that's things that are about to go away. And I wanted to just draw your attention to one that's one of my personal favorites, and that is Light and Wonder.
Oh, yeah.
I think this set is just so versatile. You have the giant words, love, light, wonder, magic, and then all these other sentiments. Wishing your day be filled with one of the sentiments that are there, embrace. I think this set is just great. It's on last chance right now, which means it will be gone soon. And so I would recommend going in and taking a look at that. Always go in and take a look at the last chance, because those things that you've been thinking about, you're like, yeah, I maybe should get that. Sometimes you see them on last chance and you're like, oh, I don't want to miss out. So I would strongly encourage you to go in and take a look at that. And again, up at the top of the site, just go to specials and then last chance products, and it is right there for you. So that's a little highlight for you today. Now lean back just a bit, hon. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And we will go ahead and take a look at where Lisa's at, fixing her bunny.
Yeah, fixing my little bunny. Okay, so I like that better. I just die cut it out. I like not the pink bunny. I think it would look cute maybe in brown or something. I don't know. And let's get that straight. Yeah, I like that a little bit better because it didn't get stuck. So even though this does fit perfectly in there, I still like that better. What do you think? Cute, right? Yeah, choose happy. Me too, Mary. I kind of forget about it because it's a returning favorite. So I have one more card to make using our Choose Happy set. And it's going to use this flower, this little flower here. I just thought that was really cute. And the bee, like those to me just go together really well. So, and bees make me think of what color? Yellow. So this is Daffodil Delight, just our standard half sheet of Daffodil Delight.
Mary Jo went to the Musical Instrument Museum. That would be very fascinating.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
We once went to the Kazoo Museum.
That was
and that
amazing.
was also fun.
Where was that? Do you remember?
That was in Columbia, South Carolina.
There we go. I don't know how you could pull that name out. I had no idea. All right. I am using, I'm going to put these, I'm trying to put these away so I don't lose these at the same time of pulling out my other ones. So I am using the postage stamp dies, which are these right here. I was looking for something square. Bottom line, that's all I wanted was a square. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, postage stamp dies, that'll work. So I started with a smaller piece, but then I moved to a bigger piece because I feel like that's a little bit close on the edge. I wanted a little bit of a bigger border. The only black I have, because I have black coming, don't know why I wait so long, is this one with this on the back, which is fine. That just means we will stick it on, right? That just means it's good to go because I used it for something else. Making a lot of noise over there, love.
Sorry.
It's okay. Crinkly paper is loud to me. All right. I really want my take your pick, which I can't see right here. Oh, here it is. That's what I want. Take your pick. This one is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. That was the other thing. I kind of wanted just a piece that was closer to standard. Thinking, what was I thinking?
Do you have
Yeah,
to
I think I'm
wrap
gonna do
any
the same
ribbon or
thing.
anything?
No, not on this, but thank you. Just thinking that's where I want it to go. All right, let's go ahead and stamp our little flowers here. And you saw 4. There was no magic happening here, that there were 4 of these right here. But it will turn up. Let's put out the little mat. We'll stamp our flowers. I'm like, is it stuck to me? You just saw it. There were literally 4 right here. Dave's going to give it a look and see. I'm going to throw away some things to see if there's any more. All right, let's go ahead and stamp our flower. We're going to stamp them in black. Okay, is it under here? Nope. Nope. How strange. That just does. That's just annoying. That's just a little bit frustrating. Why can't I get them? They're here. I had it. Maybe I dropped it on the floor. I don't know.
No, I looked.
All right, and I'm just going to stamp in the corner because I'm not really good at random. So I'm just going to stamp these like this. And then I'm going to put the leaves facing out to the corner, perhaps. Maybe it fell on the floor.
I looked.
Okay. All right. Well, you want to die cut one more for me while I'm trying to find one?
Oh, it was with these?
Yes, the smallest square. Thanks, love. I'm going to color these, though, in our Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to go with the dark one. These are brand new. I'm so excited that they're brand new Stampin' Blends. Ooh, that's really dark. That is dark. Maybe it lightens up as I go. Or maybe I need to color some light, some dark. That's another option. I'll have to be that color. Can you grab me a bright green, such as Granny Apple? Do we want them 2 different colors? I think so. I kind of like this color better. But I think that'll look cute. Easy to color. Could be easy to die cut out too, but see, now I asked them for 2 things and I'm like, oh. I'm thinking the colors will go across from each other. The 2 dark and the 2 light. You can always get those stuck on and then finish coloring. And I'll take gems when you come back. Oh, look at, there it is. Pop! Well, I didn't ask for anything on the first card, so therefore I'm asking for 2 things on the second card. All right, we'll go stamp that. There we go. Yeah, I like things that have a bold image. Go with the light color again. I like things that have a bold image and also are easy to color, right? Not a lot of detail. Detail's fun too, but all right. And we'll stamp this with Granny Apple Green. Just get a nice, oh, wow, that's dark. All right, well, the dark green. That's all. Ooh. I'm going to use this side because it's a little bit lighter. So here's what I do when these get, they get mushy. And I cut off the tip so that I can still use it without having it be all mush. Mush, mushy. Moshi moshi means hello in Japanese, in case you didn't know. All right, so how was the week? It's Saturday. You made it through the end of the week. I met a man one time at the gym, older man. He said, don't rush through your life. I was like, oh, it's good advice, right? Really good advice. All right, I do like on these a little bit of the dark, perhaps. There we go. Thanks, love. Okay, so let's put our little flowers.
Oh, Mary said there were only 3. She went back and looked.
Oh, I only had 3.
No, Mary.
Oh, the other Mary. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to put my flowers there, try to make them somewhat even. I think I will go ahead and pop them up using just a little. We have this, it's probably a 4x4 square of the dimensionals. And I'm just going to pop it up using one of each of these. So sometimes I use it for doing shaker cards. You can use it for anything. I'm kind of into, I like the quick and easy. So instead of sticking on a lot of little dimensionals, just stick on this. Really, there were only 3. Okay. Well, I feel better about that, at least, that I didn't just magically lose one. Thank you, Mary. That's funny. But you can go back and look. That's awesome. We have there's several weeks here we've been home, which is so unusual because usually we're up at the refuge more often. But we're not up there until spring.
February hosted was early in the month, and
Yes.
March in the hosted is late in the month. So
yes, exactly right. And I'm wondering now, I might put the greens in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to go, let's see, I guess it doesn't matter which way, as long as or maybe they're just all random. Random? What? Not so good at random, but I will try. Okay, and see already I'm like, well, how does random look? I don't know. But I'm going to put the dark on this side, and I'm going to put the light on this side. I know that. This is why I don't do random. Whatever, that's fine. It's cute. It's cute, right?
it is cute.
It is cute. I am going to clean off this stamp and do just a little row of flowers in our background. That's why I was hesitating. I thought, I know there's something else I was thinking, and then I couldn't remember. So I'm going to make sure this is clean just on the back of my inside sheet. And I'm just going to use our Daffodil Delight. And, oh, there it is.
Found it?
Found it. It's okay. I don't need it now. Actually, I'm going to stamp some bees across the back. That was my thinking. I'll put some bees here. It's a little bit light because it's just tone on tone, but it gives a little bit of, I meant to do that before I stamped it, but that's okay. Gives a little bit of texture, a little bit of something behind. It's kind of amazing that it's not very dark. You might not even be able to see it. I do not know. Well, that's a little bit darker if I push a little bit harder. Just get some bees behind here. I'll show you in just a moment. One more right here. One little bee. So can you kind of see that? Let's see. I think you can see it a little bit. Yes. Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. All right. So there's our bees. And in addition to those bees, I have our little bees. So these are itty bitty bees. We used to have a bigger size, and now these are the current ones, these little tiny, tiny bees. So let's stick a couple. I'm going to stick 3. 1. Go back this way. 2. They're so small. They're so small. And oops, I stuck that one upside down. It's so small. Okay. Two. There we go. And one more little bee. Someday I think it'd be fun to have bees, honeybees. All right. And before I stick those on, we're going to get a sentiment and figure out what we're doing here, because then we can put the bees around the sentiment. Okay. Other things I have that I'm still thinking about is our ribbon. I'm not going to wrap it because then I'd have to go all the way around, but we could put a bow if we want. But we want to do a sentiment. And what should we do? Let's look. Happy. I was thinking happy birthday actually, because it's just bright and cheery. So I've got that happy out already. So we'll grab our black. Oh, here it is, upside down. No wonder why I didn't notice it. We'll go ahead and choose get our black here. Not too close. And actually, I'm going to set that card aside so we can get a little happy birthday here. Happy. And we'll grab our little birthday here. All right. Birth a day. Summer backwards. There it is right up here. Happy birthday. Anybody have a birthday coming up? Who are our March birthdays?
You?
Oh, I am. Yep. That's not why I said that. I was like, who else is having a birthday in March? Dave's is April 1. And I'm going to stamp it like this. Happy birthday. Cute. Happy birthday. So cute. You could even just do choose happy on that. It would be adorable. All right. I think what I'm thinking. See, the first one I had all planned out, knew exactly what I'm going to do. This one, it was in one of those that is in my head a little bit. That's okay, right? Just means it's not, the final details are not all sorted out. And that's the way that's how creativity is, right? What are you guys doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? Tina, when's your birthday? I forgot yours is in March also, but when is it? There we go. And our other friend, Erin, her birthday is March 24th, maybe? I don't know. All right. So remember this week, since it is the beginning of March, the online exclusives are going to come. They will be ready for you, that you can order.
Tina's is March 10th.
Oh, there we go, March 10th. Some of the ones I've been showing. Okay, so I'm thinking, what about a bow in the middle? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. That means I don't think so. That means I don't think so. But that's okay. You don't know until you try it, right? That's part of the design process.
Correct.
So
actually might soften it a bit. So I retract my.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cute. I'm going to stick that in the middle. And we still have our bees we can stick around. All sorts of things we can still do. That right in the middle. Let's pop this up with one extra little piece that I had cut, which is handy. All right, happy birthday. I'll just stick that kind of like that. Oh, that would have been nice on yellow too. Covers up the whole flower. I don't want to cover up the whole flower. Maybe I'll dangle it a little bit more like that and put the bow on top of it. All right, we still have our bees. Here they are. Where are the bees? Oh, here they are. Here are the bees. So I think they would look cute on a little happy birthday. Like two here. And then maybe one, thinking of triangles, maybe one, I'm going to put one down. No, maybe I'll put it up, one up high. I have this big space down here that I'm not sure what to do
Down below?
with. Yeah, this big space down here.
Yeah, I would have maybe put a sentiment down there.
Put the sentiment down there.
Nice big one.
A nice big one. Well, these are ugly little ones, so.
I know.
But
that set that I showed you on Last Chance, that would go beautiful.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. All right, I think I'm good with that. It has, yep, I think it's cute though.
Yep.
I think it's okay. All right, so that is what I have for you using this Choose Happy set. They're just so little and cute. I just think they're really fun. So push all that out of the way so you can see a clean space. All right, friends, I hope you have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday at 7. So happy stamping, friends.
Saturday in the studio, come on in. Lisa and Dave, let the fun begin. Grab your stamps, your paper, your glue. We've got crafty inspiration just for you. Colors and layers, memories to keep. Laughing and creating joy runs deep. Cards and pages made with heart. Let's make some magic, let's make